Welcome to PHP Tutorials. Hope you are enjoying it, and some of you have emailed me. Looks like you are and expressing, saying that you're really enjoying the tutorials. Thanks for your note. I'm glad that these tutorials are of some help to you. So now today we are going to talk about arrays. Now I know some of you are already a little bit nervous when it comes to arrays because it's something you don't feel comfortable, and I have heard from a lot of people who had initial difficulty with programming or getting into the whole IT type of career, and a lot of them have problem with arrays. Now, having said that, it's something you have to deal with because arrays are very fundamental of programming. So let me make it a little bit easy for you. So let's say arrays. Now arrays exist in all languages, and there are three main different types in PHP. One is a numeric, which is let's choose instead of salaries and all, let's choose cars. Some of you probably are passionate about cars, so let's choose array of cars. Now, array fundamentally is a set of values. So, for example, but why do we need arrays? So let's say we have three type of cars. We have let's put it in comment. Let's say we have Honda, we have Toyota, we have Ford. Okay, so we have three different types of cars. So now we can define three different values, like say car 1 equal to Honda, car 2 equal to this, and car 3 is that. Now, then why do you need arrays? Well, I think car may not be a right kind of example for arrays, but basically arrays allows you to store hundreds and different values. It is usually used for storing large amount or at least significant amount of values instead of defining them through variables. So for example, if you have 50 cars, you have to define 50 variables. Instead of that, you can define one array variable and put all those cars. So let's define a array variable which is cars. So the basic syntax is array. This is the syntax. Now then we can say cars equal to, now there are two ways of defining it. You can define it in one shot, or you can define it in multiple ways. So let's put first easy way. So one is, you can say 0 equal to Honda, and let's repeat that one. Toyota, Ford, and then we have. So now things to notice is that this 0 and 1 are really the index of the, or you can say that the 0 at first value, second value, third value. Now arrays always start with that. In PHP always starts with 0, and that happens with most languages. The first element is always 0th element. So let's now, how do you print it out? We say car equal to 0. So far so good. So we have defined a car array variable called cars here, and then we have assigned three different elements of the array. Now like that we can just keep going and add 100 different elements, but you still have one array variable which has the set of values. So let's print it out and see if it prints. So let's put car 0 equal to, so we should see Honda because that's our, so car 0 equal to, looks like it didn't print anything. So let's see why didn't it print. As you see, here we have cars and here we have car, so S. Okay, we still didn't get anything. So let's figure out what's going on here. So it looks like it was again a refresh issue. Maybe we didn't browser caching issue. So our syntax is correct. So we have car 0 equal to Honda. So that's getting printed here. So now some of you might question, okay, why didn't it give a compilation error when we did this? Now remember, in our one of the first tutorials, we said the PHP is kind of loosely typed languages. So that means it doesn't, when you define, it doesn't need a declaration for every new variable. So when you did that, even though we did not define car variable, but it in the runtime it defined created a new car variable and tried to print the value, but which it didn't exist. Now, if you have warnings and all those things on, probably you would see some warnings. Okay, so that's about the basic numeric type of array. So let's do something about associative array. So associative array it's an array which helps you to assign or access a value through you can say a label or a marker. So for example, let's say now we want to assign prices to different cars. So you can take help of associative array, and we can define another array called car price. And we say Honda equal to, let's give a very less price so that all of you can afford one. So we just put 100. And then we can just put some random values. Toyota. Okay. So see, the advantage is that it makes it very easy for you to access. So we can say Toyota price equal to car price. And we can say Toyota. So let's see if this works. So for here, this is called an associative array. So let's try to print it. Okay. Again, we have a problem here. Looks like it's not printing. So maybe it's a refresh issue. So let's try to save our program again. And let's try to print it. Okay, no luck. So let's figure out where we are having the error. Some of you probably already has seen the error and watching me and laughing what I'm doing here. So here is our error. We define a car price variable, but we are still using our old car variable, and again we are having car price here. So let's put car price. There you go. Now I'm confident that it will show the result. Okay, looks like we have another error again. So let's save this file. And okay, so it looks like we have some issue here. Okay, we are back. So it looks like I was having some browser connection issues. So it's looking fine. There was no problem in the code. So car Toyota price is 200, which is this one. So far we have discussed numeric and associative array. Now there is something called multidimensional array, which is a little bit more complicated. But before I get into that, I want to show you there are different ways also you can do. You can assign variables. So one way is do this. Another way you can do in one shot. So you can do Honda. Now let's put another car. Some of you like BMW, so let's put BMW, and let's put maybe Jag. So we have 3 cars in our cars variable, and looks like we got a compilation error sign. So it could be because of that. Nope, we still have a syntax issue. Let's see what is causing the syntax issue. The syntax issue being is because of you have to put array variable. So now some of you might question, so I have already defined cars as an array, so why I have to do it? Well, the way PHP works is that when you do this, really you're not really taking advantage of this initialization. When you're doing in this way, you have to put cars again. So like that. Okay, let's keep our old syntax. So let's now try to print the variable car. Let's put the second element, and let's put car2. So now our second element is being referenced as car1 because that's the way array works, as I explained to you. The first element always starts with 0. So let's see, it should print Toyota. Okay, we have BMW. So let's figure out, okay, so yeah, because BMW is our second one. So this is, see, what is happening is that even though we define our variables here, but it got overwritten by this one. Okay, so now in case, what will happen in case you want to append it? So we'll discuss some more array stuff in our next tutorial, and also we'll discuss about the multi-dimensional array, which is, you'll have lots of fun and you will fall in love with arrays. And I hope you would, if you're not really comfortable using arrays, I hope these videos would help you out a little bit. Thank you.